Yo, what's going on guys, HyperX here, and today I want to talk about Superman, more specifically what a potential Superman game could look like, thanks to this Unreal Engine 5 tech demo. This was created by TJ Atomica. He actually put together a sort of a demo following the recent Matrix Awakens Unreal Engine demo. Some of you guys may remember this. They released this incredible looking Matrix demo to coincide with the movie, also showing off, of course, the technology behind Unreal Engine 5, and it is incredible. Some of it just looks so detailed, it is just insane. But what TJ Atomica did was take that Unreal Engine demo and basically slap Superman in it. To quote TJ himself, he did say this was quick, thrown together, there could be a number of issues. It is, to use his own words, not that much work, but it does still give you a good feel for flying through epic generated cities at high speed with Superman. And let's be honest, we haven't had a good Superman game in actually ever. And while this is just a tech demo, I did still want to talk a little bit about what it was like to play, and of course what my hopes may be for a future Superman game. So if you guys do enjoy this, a like would be super appreciated. Comment down below, let me know what you guys think of this, let me know if you tried this yourself, and of course don't forget to stay subscribed if you guys enjoy content like this. Also, if you guys do want to check this out for yourself, I will link TJ Atomica's website down below in the description. It has all the details on how to download and install this if you want to play it. With that being said, it is definitely a very beefy demo. I'm running this on a 3080. TJ even said that on a 3090 it still had some streaming issues. Basically, when you begin the game, there are two different doors you can walk through. One of them is just the full-scale Matrix City, which is definitely quite tricky to run. The other one is, of course, a smaller, more optimized city if you have troubles. From my experience playing through it, I definitely couldn't run this perfectly. If I tried flying at high speed down in the city where the cars are, there's lots of stuff going on, I definitely did get some serious frame drops. However, if you do take the skies and you fly, in a much more sort of a Superman-esque fashion, much higher above the buildings, then it actually doesn't run too badly. In terms of controls, keep in mind this is a very basic demo. TJ did just sort of throw this together as a quick concept, so there's no sort of sound effects for Superman. Largely speaking, you'll just hear the ambient sound of the city. And in terms of controls, there's no combat in this, it is just flight. You do, of course, have fast flight as well, so when you go to the sky, you jump again and you're floating. You can then hold down the bumper, or of course, if you're playing on keyboard and mouse, you can press other buttons, but you can then fly it super fast. If you collide with anything, there's no sort of interaction per se, it kind of just stops your flight. Again, it's a very sort of basic demo, but you do still have a few alterations as well. You can do a little bit of dodging in the sky. You can also change your pose if you want to have sort of like an ominous flying pose, flying cross-armed towards people. Honestly, it is actually pretty cool, and this is definitely something I would love to see. When you think about some of the fantastic superhero games we have had, when you think about, say, what Rocksteady did with Batman, or you think about what Insomniac have done with Spider-Man, and you think about maybe like the closest we probably have to like a good quote-unquote Superman game would be Prototype, let's be honest. But Superman in and of himself has not unfortunately had a great game, which is a crying shame. I mean, I appreciate there are some challenges involved with creating a Superman game, and the guy is so incredibly strong, he can smash through buildings, destroy everything. Like, it is one of those things whereby it's like, how do you bring him down to the ground? But there's definitely ways to do it. Of course, we have seen in the comics, the movies, he's fought various different challenging opponents, so there are definitely people that can sort of bring him back down to the ground. But I still just want to fly through a city at high speed. It kind of reminds me back of sort of playing DC Universe, where you could create your own heroes and you can just sort of run up buildings, fly through the sky. That was also a pretty fun experience, albeit not necessarily sort of a game that had too much lifespan, but still something that gave you a glimpse as to what we could potentially hope to see. But if you took something like, say, Batman Arkham style combat, and then took sort of some of the fluid motions of swinging through the city in like the Insomniac Spider-Man games, but then of course allowed you just to fly at hyper speed. I mean, imagine just grabbing an enemy and flying through buildings. That would be insane. Having sort of a fully destructible city, or maybe not fully destructible, that might be a bit crazy, but having a load of things that you could just definitely destroy. Think of it like Battlefield Levolution style stuff, and you can just have these epic fights where you just smash through buildings and see things crumbling and falling over. Honestly, that would be insane. I really like Superman. I know some people aren't always the biggest fan of Superman, some people sort of don't find him as interesting given how just like incredibly powerful he is, but I just always have appreciated Superman. So yeah, this is honestly something I would love to see. Again, this is a very rough tech demo, so of course this is not indicative of how the game would play, but when you just see the power behind the Unreal Engine, just sort of see how good things can look, then hopefully the future for Superman might be bright. There are of course plenty of superhero games in development right now, and Rocksteady definitely have their hands busy, as do Insomniac, but once those current projects are done, hopefully they may turn their attention to our caped hero. Anyway, that's for the time being. Quick little look at the Superman tech demo. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any questions. Let me know if you are going to try this out. Let me know what you would like to see in a Superman game. If you've missed some of our recent videos, be sure to check out one of these ones, and keep it locked on the channel for plenty more videos.